Hi there, back again with just a couple more things that I do to try to keep my skin healthy and vibrant looking. When you become a little older, I'm 42 years old, um, your skin begins to lose the elasticity, the luster, the everything that you had in your 20s. So how do you maintain all of that and still not completely go under the knife or get Botox and everything else? So just to give you, this is what I do for my nightly routine. I start off after cleansing, and I usually use either Murad or the First Aid brand of cleanser, and sometimes I interchange that with the It Cosmetics. I've noticed that if I continuously use the same makeup line, my skin stops reacting to it. So every few weeks I do change it up a little bit just to give it a little bit of a shock, and it has worked wonderfully for me. So then today I'm gonna do a little toner with Murad. Now, trying to be very conscious of the earth, so I use the reusable little pads where after one use, I just put them right into the wash and they come out nice and clean, so I can use it for the next time. So as you can see, make sure my face is going to turn even more red because after toning, that's usually what happens. It's basically an astringent. My mom always told me you've got to do all the routines, but never gave me the tools and never explained where or how or purchase what kind is good for you. And as you age, your skin does change. I went from being totally oily to having my cheeks turn very dry, still have adult acne, which who knows why that is still there. But as you can see, we are fighting that every day. So after toning, making sure that everything's off, you can see not too bad today. I cleansed very well. I go in and I use the Detox Eye Roller from First Aid Beauty. Super easy, just shake it a little bit and just put some right underneath your eye. It comes with a little rolly ball, and the rolly ball is metallic. So I'm not sure which type of metal it's made out of, as you can see, but it makes it super cool and it goes on nice and soft. And I'll just pat it a little bit because I want to make sure that it all gets in there. Probably should be using a different finger, but you know, hey, that's the longest finger I've got. So then I've discovered this amazing brand called Earth Harbor, and they have different lines. Now, my skin is allergic to citrus, which is in every single aging product you could possibly imagine. So it's kind of hard to find something that will work without breaking me out too terribly. So I found Earth Harbor, and I mix the Aurora, the Sapphire, the Laguna, the Helios, and the Marina. And all of that do about 4 drops of each. And I'm just gonna put that on my hand. This might take me just a minute, so bear with me for just 1 second. The noises you hear in the background, actually, my husband and my son and I, we just came back from the movies, and we saw a preview for Snake Eyes, which some of you may know that's a G.I. Joe reference. And both my husband and I grew up on G.I. Joe. My 12-year-old kid, unfortunately, we failed him. When we asked him, hey, do you know G.I. Joe? Don't you know who Snake Eye is? He said, what's G.I. Joe? We said, oh my goodness, we absolutely failed you. So they're watching all the old cartoons right now. And my husband's reliving his youth, which is super cute, but it's super loud because, well, that's how that's how you watch your old cartoons, right? So as you can see, I mixed everything. It's kind of oily on my hands. I will rub my hands through to make sure it's on there, and then I will apply it to my entire face and neck. As you can see, my skin does become a little oily, but that's okay. I'm avoiding my eyebrows, and I'll explain why. So from your perspective right now, it looks like I actually have some eyebrows, but I am a victim of the 90s trend of the super, super thin eyebrow. And so I plucked my beautiful eyebrows to basically nothing. And I've actually had to have them microbladed. Majority of this is microblade. I have very few hairs. And I've been reading a lot, and there's a lot of different treatments to try to get you to grow your hair. Just like eye serums, they have them for eyebrows. But overall, everybody in the reviews that I've read says try castor oil. So today, I actually went and picked some up. And this is the little bottle. I'm trying, the brand is Crop, 100% naturally derived cold pressed castor oil. Right there. It comes with this and a couple of applicators. So obviously you've got the little mascara brushes for your eyelashes, and you've got the little wand looking things for your eyebrows. And we're actually gonna put it on both, because who can't use beautiful luscious, I can't even talk, luscious eyelashes. I use a lot of fake lashes to make myself, you know, give myself that little look that I used to have when I was younger. And I used to think, oh, this is nothing. But now I have to get special mascara, look for the good glue and everything else. But, you know, one day I'll do a tutorial, so that's going to be kind of fun, right? So I'm going to shake it up a little bit. I don't know if anything's settled. First time ever using this, so please bear with me. So it comes with a little dropper, which is a little strange, but I think I'm just gonna empty it out and take my little mascara brush, dip it in, kind of make sure there's not too much liquid on there, because that would be weird if it gets in my eyes. And I will apply just like I do my mascara, which is exactly what the instructions say, which is a little weird because I probably should have grabbed my mirror, but you know, I'm already here. I know I look funny when I do this, sorry. Just trying, making sure I don't get it into my eyeballs. There's the first application on one eye, and I'm gonna use the same one for the other eye. Looks like there's still plenty of product left. Trying to get as much of it as I can. Now, the instructions say you can leave it on for a few hours or overnight. So I'm going to leave it on overnight, and we are going to see how well it works, because I will give it a little bit of a time frame and do a little before and after photos. So that way we can see if this actually works like all the reviews say. So I'm adding a little bit more just because there's more product on the brush itself. Get a little the corners. So as you can see, there's my eyelashes. I'm gonna look down so you can kind of see that. I feel like I put too much on that one. Oh. Yep, I'm gonna look down for just a minute to make sure that doesn't get in my eye. And then I'm gonna take this little brush, dip it in, and put it on where I would want my eyebrows to grow, which is kind of like everywhere, I guess, because I have none, right? And I'll do it again on the other side. I will say microblading has rescued my makeup routine. I went from taking about 15 minutes to do my eyebrows to maybe 5 to 10. It's a miracle, you know. When you're young, you do stupid things, right? Well, that was mine. So I think I've applied a good amount of the product, and I will just wait for it to dry a little bit. But in the meantime, I'm gonna close it up, obviously, because we don't want anything spilling. I mean, if it's precious gold, right? It's precious gold. Again, this is the product I'm using. Nothing is given to me. I've purchased everything that I'm about to show you. So just an FYI, this is stuff that I personally use and I like, and I seek it out. So then finally, I get to my cream. Now, I've used Shiseido, I've used IT Cosmetics, I've used Murad, which I actually do like all of those. I even have Earth Harbor. They have a facial cream that's called Mermaid, which is really cute. I haven't tried that one yet, but I do have it. It's waiting for me to try. I'm looking at all my makeup just to see what else I have used or not. But what I've found is First Aid Beauty. I want to say this stuff has rescued my skin. I wear foundation and I like thick coverage. So my pores get clogged, and with having to wear a mask because of all the COVID regulations, my skin was in shambles. I couldn't maintain it at all. Horrible pimples all over here. You can still see some of them are kind of a little bit there, but these are just kind of little dots. They're just going away now. You can see a little bit more of them as you know. This one's kind of new. but and I think I have one right there. But that's okay because, like I said, I found First Aid Beauty. They have a whole line of different type of skincare. This has been a lifesaver for me. I showed it to my niece, and she's been using it. So all ages, 42, and she's in her teens. So they have what is called the Ultra Repair Cream. One of the reviews, I said that this cream rescued somebody's face after like a weekend of drinking in Vegas and partying. When, you know, if you drink too much, your skin gets dehydrated. You can really tell it comes out in your pores. So, and I've been using this already. This is the Intense Hydration for Dry, Parched Skin. And it is in the cucumber and melon family. That's a smell. Very light. It's the smell itself is not off-putting like a lot of different creams are. I know Shiseido actually is super strong. There's a smell to the cream. Even It Cosmetics has a little bit of a scent, but this one, it smells a little very pale cucumber, a little bit of melon. So as you can see, I've been using it. I just take a little bit. Again, rub my fingers and put it on, and you can see like it kind of looks like it's going on super thick, but as I rub, it will go right in and absorb. My skin will absorb because my skin likes it. Now I will have a shiny skin, but overnight it does absorb very well. I always do my neck. Okay, ladies, we forget our neck. Okay, I will say we forget our neck a lot of the times, but this is one of those beautiful little things that we need to remember. As you can tell, as I'm slowly learning how to do all of this and take better care of my skin and my health. Starting to go back into the gym after all of the COVID regulations have been lifted. I like heavy lifting. I like martial arts. I do Muay Thai. Sometimes I'll jump into a boxing class, but I am learning Muay Thai. The dream is one day get myself on the mat to do a tournament, and just to, you know, see some skills, right? So here it is, as you can see. It's almost all of my skin, and now I am basically ready for bed. You can see I take a shower, I'm all ready, and I will watch a little bit of TV before I go in, because that usually means, you know, you got to catch up on all your drama, right? So there you go. That is what I do. Catch you guys later. Okay, have a great night.